In this video, I'm going to discuss the rules related to giving a gift as part of your business and receiving a tax deduction for it. And I'm going to answer the following questions. So, what is the dollar limit to which a business gift is tax deductible? Do incidentals such as gift wrapping count towards that limit? What should you do as far as record keeping for when you give a gift? What about if you give entertainment as a gift? And I'll explain what I mean by that here in a moment, as well as are there different rules for giving a business entity a gift versus an individual? And lastly, what are some tips related to bookkeeping for giving a business gift? So if this is your first time watching, my name is Navi Miraj. I'm a CPA who specifically helps real estate professionals. That's real estate agents, realtors, and brokers mainly. But I help those clients around the country save thousands of dollars in taxes. However, if you are not a real estate professional, still watch this video because this deduction is one that is universal and applies to all business types. So if you're new to the channel, I already covered tax planning and the importance of tax planning and why it's, tax planning is what's more important than your actual tax preparation. And I explained the broad topics in that video of maximizing your deductions, a mouthful called tax classification optimization, retirement, and niche strategies, right? And then I also covered, I took the maximizing deduction section and created videos on specific items within that. So that's home office, auto, meals, travel, hiring your children, for example, and made specific videos for those topics. So if you've missed those, you should go to my YouTube channel, or if you're watching on YouTube, on YouTube, go to my channel and watch those videos. But I felt that business gifts were one of those topics that required a separate video and a little bit deeper dive because there seems to be some confusion about how it works. So the first question was, what is the dollar limit to which a business gift is tax deductible? And the answer to that question is, unfortunately, $25. And I believe that rule came out with the IRS, well over 30 years ago, and they haven't changed it. It's still limited to $25 when you give a gift to an individual. And so what I mean by that is if you give a $100 gift to someone, so for my realtor clients, if you give a Ring doorbell or something like that, if that gift costs you more than $25, then you're limited to the $25. So if you give a $100 gift, you can only take $25 of it as a tax deduction, all right? So the second question was, do incidentals such as gift wrapping count towards the limit? And the answer to that question is no. You do not include the cost of incidentals that are associated with the gift. So I'm talking about gift wrapping, shipping, maybe packing, or even engraving a gift. If the cost of all that is relatively low, then that is in addition to the $25 limit, okay? Also, items that you give as like giveaway items, like promotional items that cost you $4 or less can be given, and you can get 100% write-off for those items. So that would be like pens, gifts, maybe a gift bag or something would be sort of considered in that. But something to keep in mind is you must have your name or your business name clearly printed on that gift. It's got to be identical to other gifts that you widely distribute. So as you can imagine, these are going to be very expensive items. But to sum that up, to sum up those three different things I just kind of talked about is you can have, a $100 gift, but your deduction is limited to $25 of that amount. Then the incidental costs like gift wrapping and shipping are also in addition to that $25 deduction. So if that costs you $10, then you've now got the $25 gift that's a deduction, the $10 for shipping the gift or maybe wrapping the gift, and then any incidentals that you gave away, maybe some pens or other items with your logo or name on it, that can also be added, and that would be deducted as well. So you've got the $25 gift. I'm going to summarize here. You got the $25 deduction for the gift, all of the amount towards the incidentals, and all of the amount towards small promotional items that cost you $4 or less. All right. So what should you do as far as record keeping is concerned? So you must be able to indicate the cost for the gift, a description of what the gift was. You got to show a business purpose for that gift, and you got to explain the business relationship. Lastly, I mean, if you're hanging on to the receipt, then the date will be there, but you need to, have the date of the gift as well. The next question was, what if you want to give entertainment as a gift? So that might be confusing, but what I mean by that is if you wanted to give sporting event tickets as a gift, the IRS says that the treatment then is entertainment, the item that you're giving as entertainment. It doesn't follow the gift rules, it follows the entertainment rules, okay? So what I mean by that, let me give you an example. If there's, let's say, $100 sporting event tickets that you're giving away as a gift, you might think that, oh, I could deduct $25 of the $100 as a gift. But the IRS says, no, you're giving the gift of entertainment. So that gift must follow the entertainment tax rules. So entertainment is not deductible as of the date of this video due to the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which I believe was 2017. You cannot receive a tax deduction for entertainment. If you're watching this sometime years in the future, then check what the entertainment rules are and follow the entertainment rules if you give a gift such as a sporting event, okay? What about giving a gift to a business versus an individual person, right? So a business entity versus an individual person. A gift to a business is for everyone to partake of at that business, okay? So if you give a gift to a business and everyone can partake of that gift, all the employees can partake of that gift, or you gave the same gift to every single employee at that business, then as long as it's reasonable amount, you can deduct all of it. You don't have to be limited to the $25. However, you gotta be careful. The IRS is not dumb. So if you give a gift to a business entity, but really only, let's say, the president of that company can actually utilize the gift, then you're back to the individual limits of $25, all right? So I hope you understood the distinction there. Lastly is, what are some tips related to bookkeeping for business gifts? So how you perform your bookkeeping throughout the year matters, right? So what I mean by this is, if you're purchasing gifts of over $25 and some are $25 and you're lumping that all into the same line item in your bookkeeping software, or if you're not using bookkeeping software and you're just kind of keeping track of this as you pass through your bank statements, you're probably just going to tally it all up and say, okay, I came up with $2,500 worth that I gave to gifts. Then your tax preparer is going to take that number and they're not going to ask you or come back to you and say, hey, what was the breakdown of this $2,500 worth of gifts that you told me? They're just going to assume you know better and they're going to deduct all $2,500. So what I'm trying to say is, let me give you an example. You could have given 100 $25 gifts to get to that $2,500 amount, and therefore that would be 100% deductible. Or alternatively, you could have given 5 gifts that cost $500 each to equate to the $2,500. And in that example, only $125 would be deductible, right? Because you have 5 gifts at $25 each. That's where I got the $125 from. So hopefully that clears some things up for you. I'm sure it does. You're probably not happy with the answers, but unfortunately, those are what the answers are. So if you think I missed something, or if you've got some questions, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. And if you've been watching and getting value out of these videos, please do like and subscribe, and perhaps share with a friend so that they can learn as well. Maybe they're going to establish a business or are getting into a business, with another individual, and they can be helped by these videos. If you want to contact me and you're watching on YouTube, you can find all my information in the description below. But if you're watching on another platform, you can, click on my profile and find me, or just visit my website, which is navimarajcpa.com. On there is a calendar link. You can just throw 10 minutes on my calendar. Happy to talk to you and maybe answer questions about gifts or some other topic if you'd like. I appreciate all the comments and feedback. Like I said, do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.